What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Your host, Mr. LLC, here back with another one. As you can see from the description, you know what we're doing today. We're making some Inert rounds, 68 cal. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, I made these already this morning, just to see how, make sure the glue set's right and everything, and they come out pretty good. I haven't tried them yet. So we're going to go from making one to shooting them. All right. So what you're going to need, first off, you're going to need empty paintball shells. These are those Wrap 4. These are 68 cal shells, Wrap 4. They're clear plastic shells. One side's male, one side's female. One has a lip, an external lip, one has an internal lip. You need that. You need some glue to hold your shells together. And what I chose to use is the Gorilla Glue with the brush. It says brush and nozzle. I prefer to use a brush tip on it to get a smoother finish on the glue for sealing. I went on good old Amazon, found some of this. Now, you don't have to use this. You can use your regular baby powder if you've got some in your bathroom or whatnot. But I just went ahead and used this because I'm sure I could probably find different uses for it. All right. So once you get this, you're going to need your stuff to get set up. So I went ahead and got a bowl, just a regular cereal soup bowl from the kitchen, a measuring spoon, a card so you can kind of scrape your powder together. And I got a plastic lid, just a butter lid, just so when I apply the glue, I set the balls on here to dry. You don't want to set it on anything, paper, cardboard, anything like that, because then you'll have to peel off chunks and then file them down or whatever. But either way, so what you want to do is you're going to go ahead and get your pieces. I'm just going to do one for you, because I've already done, what I have, 15 or 20 of them in there. So here's the male end. You can see there's a little, I don't know if you can see the lip, but there's a little lip on there. That's the part that goes into the receiving side. Grab yourself a female side. Okay. There's the female. I don't know if you can see, there is no lip. There's a lining on the inside that goes around. Okay. And what happens ideally is, here's your male, here's your female part. You put them together, and then they would snap. I don't know if you heard that, but now it's together. Oop, drop it. Okay, now it's together. Okay, so you want the glue because look how easy it is to come apart. Now, once you put the air pressure behind this ball, this projectile, you don't want this to open up inside of your marker. You want this to open on impact, downrange. So hopefully I did a good job with these, and I'm showing you what to do right with this one. Okay, so what I have here, oh, get yourself a towel too, because you're going to need that. Now, get your bowl. Just get yourself a scoop of powder out of the jar. Be careful when you're putting it down, because it's going to fly all over the place if you're just loose and heavy-handed with it. So go ahead and get that in there. Get your card, scrape it together if you need to. I don't need to right now because I've done all that already. So you have this, your pile of talc or baby powder from your bathroom, what have you. That's what you got. You got your two halves, male and female. What are you going to do? Separate them, drag it through the powder, get it stuffed full, and bring the two ends together to meet. And just work it together a little bit till you get it together. Okay, and then squeeze down. It's going to look like it's seated, but it may not be. Squeeze down. You may hear an audible click. You may not. You just may feel it squeeze together, which is fine. That powder is playing. You're not going to hear the click. Dampen that sound. So now you squeeze it together. After you do that, okay, you want to go ahead and blow it off. I just blew it off to get some of the excess. Now this is where your towel comes into play. Get your towel, and I do this one at a time. Put it down. And you're going to get the dust off of the towel and your fingertips. And you can probably see some of the dust just flying through the cloth because I've used this one already today several times. That many times, and then some. So now you have your ball filled with powder. Okay? Next step, apply your glue. You're going to get your little plastic tray. Once you've got all your balls done, like I did earlier, you're going to get your plastic tray. You're going to get your choice of glue. As I said, I choose to use a brush instead of the dab. This one does both. You can unscrew the top and dab if you want, but I'm going for the brush in the bottom for an even distribution of adhesive. So we're going to get this out. Get your ball. And all you're going to do is you're going to paint around the seam. You don't need a whole lot, because as you already know, super glue, crazy glue, gorilla glue like this type of adhesive is pretty thin, and it will work its way into the crevices. Okay, so at that, securely seal the bottle before you knock it over. Knowing me, I would do that. So there we have it. See, you can't even tell there's any glue on there, but there is. And what I would do is just set it there. Try not to set it on the seam like I just did, but put it down and let it air dry. Now, instructions say cure 24 hours. Is 24 hours needed? I don't think so. And be careful. Don't go touching your eyes and stuff after you get your glue. After you use your glue, go wash your hands and everything. Touch your eyes, your mouth, and other parts of your body. This stuff dries quickly and it's tough. It's Gorilla Glue. Once you do that, you have your ball set aside, drying and curing, and it's cured. You now end up with this. And you can kind of see where the glue was spread on the ball, the little fuzzy part right there. And you can see this time I'm trying to pull it apart, and it won't. So we made us some inert rounds using the Wrap 4 68 cal shells, male, female. This is what I used. Got it on Amazon. Gorilla Glue seal. I use the brush. And you have your finished product. Now all we have to do is test it. Now, unfortunately, I don't have many things in my arsenal that are unmodified, 68 cal or otherwise. What I do have that's unmodified is my Burnham SD with the Burner Boost 12 gram CO2 adapter. You guys like this holster? Kydex holster, Shadow Defensive. Go on there, you can get you one for your burner and other things. Use code Mr. LLC and in the discount code discount spot below. Get yourself 10% off. All right, we're going to use the burner. We're on safe. Empty mag. Empty piston. Let's see if they fit. Haven't tried it yet. Now, these have been sitting around for a couple hours, so I'm sure they're good and dry. Oops. So I'm sure they're good and dry. Got one, the 5-round mag, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They fit? Will it load? Looks good. You look down there and tell me, what do you see? I'm not looking. Okay. Let's check the mag. We've got 4. There should be a 5th one in there. It's in there. Let's see if we can get it out with the ejector here. All right. We know they fit. The only thing is, will they fire correctly? Do the job they're supposed to do? No. Oh, I wanted to see, what do they weigh? What do they weigh? Got my little trusty postage scale here. Get it turned on and zeroed. We're zero. Okay. So let's just start grabbing some and see. 2.1. 2.4, that one got cramped tight. 2.0. 2.5. And the 5th one, 2.1. So let's just say 2.2. Let's just say 2.2. 2.2, 2.3. All right, so it looks like I have to get a little bit more consistent with my measurements, or, you know, how much powder I'm putting in the balls, to be more consistent for consistency's sakes. Just curious, how much does a pepper ball weigh? First, let's weigh a burn around. Burn around weighs 2.8, I believe, 2.9 grams. Yep, that still weighs 2.9. Okay, now I've got 2 different types. Do I have 2 different types or one? No, I just have one different. So we have 2 pepper balls here. Burna, I think these are Burna brand. So let's see what these weigh. 3.3. All right, so seems I need to pack mine a little bit tighter. 2.9. Wow, what a difference. Let's try that again. 3.0, that was a 2.9 one. 3.3. Okay, so I need to pack them a little bit more, and seems like I'm not the only one who has consistency issues with weighing their powder. All right, so the fun part. Let's go shoot it. We're set up outside. Let's take you there. Hang on. All right, here we are. We're set outside. We got a steel plate here. We've got our burner and 5 rounds of homemade inert 68 cal balls. We're loaded. We're on safe. Let's go ahead and get the pierce. Stand back about 20 feet. See what happens. All right. First test of the LLC homemade inert rounds. Firing. Okay. Nice. Let's get a 2-shot. Pretty decent. Final. There we go. Oh man, I think that worked. I think that worked. Drop some of the payload here. That's all from all 5, but you can see what happens on impact here. To the shells. I don't know if you got a pretty good shot of the cloud that made. This might have been too close for you, but it did pretty good of a cloud. Let me go ahead and load 5 more. I'll get you from a different angle. Hang on. All right, here's a different angle for you guys, so hopefully y'all get to see a little bit more of a cloud, since y'all were closer last time. Coming off safe, sending 5. Firing. That's 5. All right, let's go back inside. Okay, so you see the results. I think it speaks for itself. You can do this yourself at home. Don't have to pay anything. But the cost of supplies, obviously, and you can make your own stuff. You probably even have something to substitute for this at home. Yeah, hang on. So yeah, so what's next? Maybe we'll try some of this. Carolina Reaper powder. Or some of this. Scorpion chili. And probably add just a touch of cayenne for flavor. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, man. We're just doing this one day at a time, one thing at a time. So until that happens, we'll catch you next time. It's your host, Mr. LLC, telling you something is better than nothing. Keep you and yours safe at all times. Wish you God bless and peace. We'll catch you on the next one.